Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've recently been in a bit of a process of redecorating my room and doing it up a little bit, changing a couple of things around that I wasn't really happy with and making it suit my personality a bit more because I really didn't like the way it looked. I didn't feel like it was my room. I recently got this shelf installed. My boyfriend put this up for me I think a couple of months ago now, and it just has, I haven't finished it yet just because there are a few things up here that I'm not really happy with, like the way they look and stuff like that. But I'm not really happy with this space. I feel like it looks very plain and it looks very empty, and because I like the way the shelf looks up there, I feel like it would look a lot nicer if I had something just below it. I feel like this space definitely needs something. So you've probably seen like the wall collage kits floating around on the internet. You can buy them pretty much everywhere now. I think I've seen quite a few of them on like Etsy and Amazon and stuff like that, and I really wanted to get one because I thought that that would look really nice like below my shelf and just give it a bit of colour and just fill the space a little bit. And I scrolled on there for ages trying to find one that I liked, but I really could not find one. Some of them are really nice and they would look nice up there, but they didn't really fit the theme that I was trying to go for. So instead of ordering like one of the collages that I found online, I decided to try and make my own one because I didn't want to spend £20 for some pictures that I didn't really like the look of, and I sort of knew the theme that I wanted to go for. I just had to find the pictures and figure out how to actually create the collage myself, but I think I've pretty much figured it out now. I was just going to put it up on my wall, but I thought I'd make it into a video just in case there are other people that also really want a wall collage but they can't find one that sort of fits the theme that they're going for, because you can customize it pretty much however you want, which is great. So I'll go through all of the steps that I actually did to like create the collage, and then I'll put them out on my bed so you can see all of the pictures that I chose and sort of like the theme that I've gone with, and then I will actually film me putting them onto my wall so you can see how I've arranged them, just to get an idea of like how to arrange the collage and how I did it myself and all that kind of thing. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is figure out what kind of theme you want to go for with your wall collage. So it could be like a colour theme, so if you wanted like a purple aesthetic type of wall collage or a blue one. I've also seen a lot of like Harry Potter themed wall collages on the internet, like a Slytherin ones and Gryffindor ones and stuff like that, or just a specific aesthetic. So if you want to go for like a cottage aesthetic or a dark aesthetic or whatever you want to go for, just figure out what kind of theme you want to go for so that it's easier to find pictures because you know exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so now that you've chosen the theme you want to go for with your collage, you want to actually choose the pictures that you want to include. The place I always go to when I want to find pictures for pretty much anything is Pinterest. I feel like most people go to Pinterest when they want to find pictures for stuff because they literally have everything on there. You can pretty much find anything on Pinterest that fits any aesthetic as well. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did to find my pictures. Okay, so you're going to want to open Pinterest on your phone. So for my wall collage, I went for sort of like a nude and neutral aesthetic. So I would type something like nude aesthetic, and then as you can see, loads of images come up with the same sort of theme and the same sort of aesthetic. And then you just scroll through until you find one that you really like the look of. Say that I liked this one, and then you save it to your pin board. So I've created a pin called aesthetic wall collage, so I've just saved it to that, and you just keep scrolling through until you find a few pictures, pin them all to the same board. So once you have found a few pictures that you really like the look of and you've saved them to your board, you can go onto your board. This is the board that I've created. I've called it aesthetic wall collage, and I've just included loads of stuff on there that I really like the look of. Most of it is like nude and neutral theme, but I included a few colourful ones in there as well because I wasn't really sure what kind of theme I was going to go for at the beginning. And if you do have a few prints on there already but you can't find any that fit like the theme, or you're really struggling to find pictures, if you scroll right down to the end of your board, you can see at the bottom it says find more ideas, and if you click on this, it comes up with loads and loads of pictures that fit with the theme that's already included in the board, so you can find loads of really similar pictures. And it's a lot easier as well because you can just click the plus sign and it adds it straight to your board without you having to pin it. Okay, so now that you've got all of the pictures saved onto your Pinterest that you want to include in your wall collage, you're going to want to save them all to your phone. So the way that I do this is I click on the picture that I want to save, and I click on the three dots in the corner, and then I click download image, and it saves it straight to my phone, and I just go through every single image and download them all to my phone individually. And then you can make a folder in your gallery like wall collage so they're all sort of in one place. Okay, so now you have all of the pictures chosen and saved onto your phone. You're actually going to want to get them printed. I don't actually go somewhere to get them printed. I don't print them off myself. I found this app. Just bear with me. I found this app a couple of years ago and it's something that I've been using for every single picture that I want to print out, and I love it so much. It's really good and it's really cheap as well. So it's an app called Freeprints, and it's an app that you can get for both Android and iPhone. And what it is a photo printing app, like a photo printing service. And what Freeprints offers is it offers 40 free photos, like 40 free prints every single month. So you get to print off 40 photos, whatever photos you want, and all you have to do is pay postage, which I don't think is that much. I think it's just a couple of pounds for postage. So you can install Freeprints from the Play Store if you're on Android, and I'm not sure what it is on iPhone. So when you open Freeprints, it looks like this. And when you click it, it takes you to your gallery, and then you can go onto the folder that you've chosen with all of the wall collage prints that you want to include, and you can select all of the ones that you want to be printed. And then it takes you to this screen, which basically shows you the quality of each photo, because some of the photos, if they're a little bit blurry, they won't be printed as nicely. So for example, this one, it just shows you that it's low resolution. I don't always listen to that because sometimes they look absolutely fine when they come printed. So I actually ordered my pictures a couple of weeks ago, so they have already arrived, and they come in this little envelope, and then inside they come in this little photo pocket. So these are the photos that I've chosen for the wall collage, and as you can see, they are completely fine. I think this was one of the low resolution ones as well, and as you can see, it's completely fine. It's not blurry, you can see exactly what it is. They look really glossy, they feel really nice, like they're not too thick or too thin. All of these for only £3 is pretty good. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way, if anyone wonders. Okay, so these are all of the prints that I decided to go for my wall collage. Like I said, I was going to go for like a neutral and nude theme, but I did print off a few colourful ones in case I wanted a little bit more colour. So I'm not sure if I will actually include these when I put the collage up, but all of these like nudish type ones in the middle I really like the look of. And I think that this is really good for £3, considering some wall collages, like I said, are like £20, and you can print off pretty much any theme that you want to go for. Okay, so now that I have them all printed off and you've seen them all, I'm actually going to put them up on my wall and show you how I'm going to arrange them and stuff like that. Okay, so this is what the collage looks like all up. I decided to throw in a few of like the blue sort of flowery pictures just because I thought they add a little bit more colour to the collage. I actually really like the way it looks. I think it looks really nice. I love sort of the nude theme I've gone with. I think I actually will probably get some more nude prints just to fill in the little gaps in the areas, just because this is quite a big space that I've filled with the collage. So I feel like if it had a few more prints in it, it would sort of fill it out a bit more and make it a little bit nicer. But I really like the way it looks. I think it looks really nice. So this is what it looks like from a distance. So now I've got my shelf up there with all of my nice stuff on it, and I've got the collage just there above my bed. It does take a bit of time to sort of figure out where you're going to put all of the prints. Something that I actually ended up doing, which I think made it a little bit easier, was I arranged the prints on my bed in the order that I wanted them to look like, and then I took a picture with it on my phone, so I sort of used that as like a guide to like where I wanted to place all of the prints. So yeah, that is how I created my custom DIY wall collage kit. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that I've given you a bit of like inspiration and some ideas on how to make your own wall collage kit. If you have anything else, any more custom or DIY things that you want me to try, please leave them in the comments down below and I will definitely give them a go, because I'm trying to be more creative recently, because I love being creative and I love making my own stuff and doing DIYs and stuff like that, so I'm always up for doing more if you guys want to see them. I hope you all have an amazing day and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.